What is going on? Okay, hello everyone. My name is maybe Marian Timmy. I want to update you guys on what is happening in British Columbia or what has been happening. I try to avoid some certain things because it has to do with spiritual. But it's the truth. And I'm planning to leave BC. Not because of this truth I'm telling you, but because of all the stories I'm going to try to put it together. Most of the places I'm going to paste this is where Nigerians are, so that they will know who Patience Obanye is very well. Bush Sonny of Yono, Bamidele Dare, and Shola Elizabeth Dare, the pastor, and any other person that name my pop in, based on the story I want to tell, because it's not all the story. My story is quite long. But first and foremost, I want to tell you people that why I do not want to help tell anybody to help me all this while is because as ICBC is involved, they bought over immigration. And I don't want anybody to have immigration problem. Let me bear my cross myself. Now, currently, what they are trying to do, they want to give me a fake permanent resident card. It will not be as if Patience's daughter is the owner of the name. I am the one stealing from her. And that is why I want to write to immigration. They shouldn't give me permanent resident card. They should do my children's own. Let my children come and meet me because it's 4 years now. I have not seen my children. Let my children come and see me. Any day they finish investigating to know the real owner of the name, then can give me my own. Because it's not possible. The system is not going to accept UCI number 2 times, the same name 2 times, blood and fingerprint twice. It's not going to accept it. So the only thing they could do is to give me a fake one. Because why did I say it's a fake one? The first one that was given to Patience's daughter has not yet been cancelled in the system. So if it's still active in the system, that means the second one they're going to print is going to be fake, just to cover up their track. And ICBC really wants it to cover up because of the microchip. Them and Richmond are because of the microchip they put in my hand. Like currently, I went to my doctor. She's telling me if you send me for another X-ray and it doesn't show it, will I accept it? I said no, because I've seen the one that showed it. The day I told her I saw the one that showed it, you need to see the speech used to off the phone. Now this comes the gist. I have been avoiding this part because I don't want anybody to think I'm one almighty. I'm not an almighty. Why did she off the phone? From the beginning, I had a revelation. From the beginning, the microchip, before the microchip was put in my hand, my doctor was informed. And she also concurred to it. So she knew about the microchip from the beginning. She's in Terra Nova. Her name is Dr. Julie Wilson. She's my doctor, and I love her so much. She knows her job. But you see, this microchip is what is separating both of us. And that is why I want to leave her. Then, let's go back to accidents. I had the first accident at my workplace where I twisted my ankle. I thought it was normal. I started treating. And this thing happened on the 19th of February 2021. I treated. On the 19th again, the day he completed 4 months. Before I said that, I was first of all working in a construction company. As soon as I moved to the house where I was staying, 4 months, a month I moved in, I lost my job in the construction company. The other 2 was there. The construction one was the one giving me more money. Then I went to work where I injured my ankle. 4 months I started working there. I had the ankle injuries. 4 months after, I had another accident, which is the one that caused the concussion that involved ICBC. Guess what? I now was looking for apartments. My phone got broken. The screen. Patience said she will help me do it. Patience Obanye, with the Sylvester Obanye's wife that works with CRA. She said she will help me to go and repair it. I didn't know she went to repair it and put a malware, and she was hearing all my conversation. I never knew that it was planned between her and the Dares, Bamidele Dare and Shola Elizabeth Dare, so that her daughter would steal my identity. I never knew that it was their plans from the beginning. It was after I started finding out what was going on and figure out everything that happened. So when I was looking for accommodation, she was telling them not to give me accommodation, spoiling my name. I thought it was the landlord. It's now that I figure out that she was the one, because she was the one that put malware into my phone. So until the place she felt it was good in Suri, she now told them to give me. Then she now started stealing all my documents. She stole everything. She, first and foremost, she stole my notice of decision. Who helped her to bring her? That one was 1 year me that was working in Richmond House shelter. They helped her to steal my notice of decision. First, I didn't know it was fake that I was carrying up and down until I ran to Montreal to treat myself. And I found out that it was fake. They had to give me another one. So while I was in Story, the patient was drugging me. I'm going to avoid some things because this video might be too long. But I want Nigerians to be careful in what they are doing, especially with those people that I mentioned their name. There are more, but these are the main core people. So I had a revelation that I should stop them, that they've made themselves God in British Columbia, and very soon that they will be unstoppable. And I was asking Holy Spirit, who are going to be unstoppable? Who people made themselves God? Until Bamidele, the wife, and one other pastor, and one girl, 4 of them came to fight me spiritually. Spiritually doesn't mean spiritual as in my dream. As in life, they were there in my apartment. I was seeing them live. And I was praying, and I was counseling, and I was binding. So when they were leaving, I recognized Shola Elizabeth Dare. I recognized the other pastor. I recognized the other girl. But I never recognized the 4th person. And I said, Holy Spirit, who is that person? And I said, don't you recognize? I said, no. I said, look. And I said, Pastor Bamidele. He came back and gave me slap. In real life, for 1 week, I was feeling the pain. Meanwhile, the day Holy Spirit was telling me that they have made themselves God, a woman appeared to me that same day as the Holy Spirit was talking, and she was wearing buba. So obviously she's a Yoruba woman. She said, avenge my children. They did the same thing to my children. They did the same thing to my children. Avenge my children. I was not asking, Holy Spirit, who is this person? Who are the children? What did they do? 3 boys appear and disappear in my vision. I was wondering, who are those boys? Those boys, when they appear and disappear, it means that they were dead. I didn't get the answer. My condition, God, was I'm trying to cut off something. So not the time so Bush will be coming to my apartment to put voodoo on my bed. They put voodoo in my food. They put drugs in my food because they wanted to kill me at all costs or make me mental. You people have no idea what I went through. So I ran away to Ottawa. They still pay people there to be drugging me. I left again to Quebec. They still pay my roommate to be drugging me. And she's a pastor's wife. And I've mentioned her name before. Ugo Chinyere Obase Agu Ezuma. So I'm not putting video now, pictures now, because I want to be able to tell my story well. So after that, before I came back again to this place, when I came back, the first day I went to Suri, since I came back, they didn't want me to get accommodation or anything. They are trying to hide me, let it look as if I am the one stealing patient's daughter's documents. They are working with immigration. I have to tell you this. That is why I say nobody should help me in my fight. Let my God fight for me. Whatever is his fate is what will be my fate. So I came to Osuri to post pictures about the patients and all her evil. Then I noticed that my eyes was disturbing me, my head, and I paused. Immediately, I started seeing visions. That Bamidele and the wife, what they do is that when you come into the country and you don't have anybody, they will make it such a way, they pressurize you. They've done it even with the Indians. They will talk to you in such a way that you make them your next of kin, or contact person is them. That is, you will write everything that you do. The person they should contact should be there. They will put their names. Then after that, they will send the accident. Either you're completely destroyed, that you cannot remember anything or do anything for yourself, or you die. Then they will go on your behalf to go and claim money. This is what they did to those 3 boys that the Yoruba woman appeared to me and said, avenge my children. They did it to my children. They did the same thing to my children. So invariably, when I saw that they murdered those 3 boys in cold blood, spiritually, and went to claim money, that was what they wanted to do to me. But I was alive. And this set of people, and even much more, even a Mecca or Saji is among. All these people have been Mecca or Saji took me to water. Wanted to throw me inside water. It was a guard that saved me. I didn't know that was what happened, that was where we were going that day. It was later Holy Spirit was ministering to me that I was supposed to have been there. And he too told me, and I kept the message that he sent to me. He said it was a compliment. That you told me that when I was supposed to die has passed. That is after Patience has tried 2 times. He himself tried 2 times physically to go and push me in the water. Patience took me to Kelowna to go and push me in the water with Bush and all of them. Now, Bamidele and the wife, that is what they do. So, if you want to write next of kin on it, please don't use these people. Safeguard your life. Use your people back home. Tell them, give them all the number they should ask, they should call. Don't use them. Use your people back. Don't ever use them. Bamidele Dare and the wife Shola Elizabeth Dare. I'm gonna put their picture so that you see. For those of you who do not know Shola Elizabeth Dare and Bamidele Dare, these are the pastors. They are pastors of Redeemed Christian Church of God. And I told immigration that Patience's daughter is Dumebi Mary and Timmy. That is another lie. They are very good at lying. And they are the ones that spiritually put those boys in accident and they die. And I'm hoping the boys' parents see this video and they will get that as consolation that their children has been avenged. And they would have trusted them the most more than me because they were Yorubas. This they're supposed to say, these are my own people. That is how those boys murdered. They were murdered and they went to claim money. Patience Obanye has been fighting tooth and nail. What she does is that she buried 7 charms. This is what God opened my eyes to see. She buried 7 charms in British Columbia. Anything she wants, she tells anybody they do. When you people obey Patience, it's not ordinary. Apart from the 7 charms she buried in 7 strategic places, she threw black and white cloth. And you know that charm can never be buried without head going down. So people were murdered. She threw black and white cloth in the whole of British Columbia spiritually. Anywhere she turned it to, everybody follow. That is what is happening. Patience tried her best to kill me. She tried her best. She tried her best to even talk me into doing what she wanted. It could not happen because I was born and destined to stop them. And that was what they noticed and they started pursuing me on time. But I did not know that was my calling. I've tried so much not to bring out this part of me in the public. I just wanted to keep it to myself. But this is the truth because I want everybody to be careful with their life because right now, I'm planning to leave BC. Anything they like, they can do to BC because they're ready to wreck it to the ground. And for now, I don't care anymore. BC have done me too many harms. And now, because of my immigration that they want to give me fake document because of Patience, that is why I want to leave the land. That I will not take. I will not accept it. That is why I want you to understand. Now, for Bush, Patience always is a woman that organizes Bush for women. Is a woman that organizes women for Bush to sleep with, including underage. Now, is Bush sleeping with them because he's looking for girlfriend? No. Is he throwing money around because he wants to throw money? No. He's throwing around because he's using their destiny to make money. I've done this video before, and it's like all the women started avoiding Bush. Guess what? While I was still in Quebec, one day Holy Spirit opened my eyes. I saw Bush in Richmond Brick House burying something. I started praying. What is it? What is he burying? I pray. And remember, I'm still fighting with concussion up till now. And they were still sending people to even drug me once in a while. They will break into my apartment and drug my food. When they want to come in, they will off my Wi-Fi. Then it will not work. It will not pick. My camera will not pick who come inside my apartment. And I bought static camera. Guess what? When they finish, they delete that one. They walk away. All this I went through in Canada here. In Canada, that one is in Quebec. It happened. In Canada here. So after they finished with Brick House, they went to Richmond Brick House. They went to Bridgeport, and they were buried again. He was there. 3 other guys was with them. I don't know those 3 guys. I did not recognize their faces. Maybe I might know them physically, but I was not even interested. I was praying to know what he was doing. Pray. When I pray, he noticed me that I was praying to, because it's a spiritual thing. Bush now hid himself. Those 3 now entered car and drove off. He stayed in the dark until I got tired of waiting, and I slept off. That is as much as I can see. Then I slept off. So when he left there, I did not know anymore. As I returned back to BC, I was now praying one day on the streets, on number 3 road. As I was praying, I noticed that the charm that buried Bush and those 3 guys buried at Brick House to Bridgeport, it means everybody within that range, both left and right, their destiny, everybody there was now short. And as Holy Spirit, what is that? He said meaning that they cannot go up, be rich up to have rich. Their riches end like 40%. The remaining 60% belongs to Bush and those three guys that came to bury the charm that they're supposed to have for their lives. Taking people's destiny for themselves. Because from those women, it's like the women, everybody's avoiding them since after I made that video. And I'm telling you now to tell your people, everybody staying between this place, pray hard. Not just only in Richmond. It might be in only Richmond, but as far as it can go. As far as it can go. Number 3 to the left, to the right. As far as it can go. It might go up to reach Suri. I don't know. Is what I know up to that I can tell you. Now, that is the charm he did now to take people's destiny. You cannot go beyond 40%. If you're made to be bastard millionaire, your own millionaire must end the 40%. The rest is their own. The 4 of them that went to do the charm. Now, the one Bush Patience did, I don't know how she collects her own, but I know she collects people's destiny. Including my stupid adjuster that did all this to me. She collected his own. He was supposed to be a owner of a big company. Patience spiritually took it from him. I am telling you, quote me anywhere. Go and ask any voodoo man, ask any juju man to check what I asked. Did Patience take Christopher Tightcut destiny? Yes, he did. Go and quote me anywhere. God showed it to me. He was stupid, so I don't care about his own. It's good for him. But all I'm trying to say is that everybody be careful. This is what they're doing. Let me show you Patience Obanya and her husband. Oh, by the way, when I was still in Surrey, one day, I was to go and learn how to drive so that I can get my driving permit. Guess what? Patience's husband sent an accident. I didn't know. The Indian man that was to take me, after he came, said he's not going. In fact, he's not going. I should get out from his car. I was wondering why. After he wasted my time, I was angry. So I was trying to send him text that I was angry and that what he did. The next thing, the Holy Spirit opened my eye. I saw the thing coming out of. I started praying, returning it back. As I returned it back, and I also who sent that? They say it's Patience Obanya husband, Sylvester Obanya. That was the one that sent that. So I was supposed to have that in the accident when I'm driving. But the man refused because he has seen it. When I saw that, and I wrote to the man, I said I was angry, but I'm no longer angry. Thank you. That was the message I sent to the man. This is summary of all. I have a lot if you want to hear. Come to me directly, I will tell you. But remember, there's a microchip in my hand, so they will hear your voice. So if there is any way you can disguise your voice, come. I will answer you. If you have the mind to come and sit, I will tell you more things that you need to know. There is a lot of evil going on in British Columbia. And Patience Obanya and go, they're ready to bring a lot of people down. He doesn't control people for nothing. Her charm is the one doing the work. So all of you, be careful. Your relatives that are outside, be careful of these people. Let me show you Patience Obanya and her husband. This is Patience Obanya and her husband, Sylvester Obanya. The criminals and murderers, these are they. Tell her that I said I'm waiting for her lawyer. They should send me a letter to sue me that I'm waiting for them. Anybody that see her, give her this video. Tell her that I, Dumebi Mary and Timmy, the owner of the name, said that I'm waiting for her to sue me. And she cannot because she knows she's stealing. Have a good day, everyone. And may God bless you all.